Um, decided I'd make this video because um, I don't know why the news keeps making articles like this. Horizon Zero Dawn in the UK outsells ARMS. Okay. And um, there's a copy of ARMS. I'd have a copy of Horizon Zero Dawn if it wasn't at my girlfriend's house because I bought both games same fucking week. Um, Horizon Zero Dawn, they say, or go to, say the reason for this is because, excuse me, they're saying that it's got to do with E3. They're like, oh, I bet Horizon Zero Dawn saw an increase in sale due to E3 and the announcement of the DLC. That's a possibility, but the DLC won't be for a while down the road. I don't think they gave us a release date or any other information. What I like to give credit to where credit is due is during E3, if you walked into GameStop or you walked into anywhere to buy a video game from Sony, they were having a sale. And Horizon Zero Dawn happened to be a game that was on sale, meaning it was reduced, and it was $40. Do you think that might have had something to do with it? Not, hey, the DLC expansion is the reason. I'm not saying it might not, I'm just saying that the reason might possibly have been greater that Horizon outsells ARMS is more likely to be that, hey, Sony put the game on sale. It was reduced to $40. People are more willing to pay $40 for a game rather than $60. This just makes more sense to me. That, hey, I'm more willing to shell out, I'm more willing to shell out the money of $40 for this game. I'm more willing to go to the store and say, hey, let me get Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's $40 versus the normal 60. Saving $20. That's gonna come back later and probably be the cost of that DLC. That's probably what did it. I know it's hard to hear that. I know you want to sit there and be like, oh, it's because of the DLC. It's probably more because the game was on sale. Because the game went on sale before Sony had their press conference. So the DLC being announced probably had something to do with it, but it probably had a little part to do with it. I'll say it had a part to do with it, but it was probably a small part. Because a lot of people probably were thinking, let's go buy it while it's on sale before the press conference. And then the press conference happened, and then they were like, we're going to get it now. See what I'm saying? Because people go to the game stores and they see their advertisements, and Sony's having a sale, and they put off getting the game, and then they see it's on sale, and they still haven't got it because they're like, well, why don't we wait and see what happens at the press conference? And then they watch the press conference because they're still on the fence about it. Oh, press conference happens. Oh, they're getting DLC for it. Well, now we should definitely go get it because it's on sale and they're having DLC sometime. Bam, there you go. See, I didn't downplay the DLC, but they were already going to get it because it was on sale. But the DLC pushed them over the top to go get it for real. But they were already going to go get it. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to say that the DLC had no, you know, no anything to do with it. But I'm willing to bet that it being on sale had more than a little play in it, considering the sale started, what, 4 days before Sony had their press conference? And people are more willing to buy something that's on sale than when it's at full retail price. I'm just gonna throw that out. You know what I mean? I mean, Arms is $60. Arms is $60, and it's a new IP from Nintendo. And unfortunately, even with all the love that the Switch is getting, a lot of people love this machine. Myself, Ghetto Gamers episode 4 is live now. If you haven't already watched that video, go watch it. It's playing I Am Sensu, which I hope I'm saying that right. The other videos are a 3-minute video of Arms, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Street Fighter 2 Ultra Edition. I mean, I'm playing Switch games in Ghetto Gamer, or Ghetto Gaming, whatever I call it, I don't know. But it's just videos of me playing on the Switch, which that's gonna change now that I figured out how to set it up to where I can record on that TV over there. I'm about to start playing some older games, some retro games, like Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo games. But it's gonna be ghetto. Setup is ghetto. That's why I call it Ghetto Gaming. Anyway, it's still the popular thing to do is to hate on Nintendo just because it's Nintendo. $60, $40. Who do you think people are going to go to? They're going to go to the one that's cheaper because it's $40. Brand new IP, $60, full price. Come on, that's just common sense, people. Anyway, deuces.